Well, thank you for joining me on this question 2b and part I. We're looking at exercise 2m, and it says find f of g and find g of f and state their domain and their range. So part 1 says f of x is x squared plus x, and g of x is 2 minus 3x. So let's first find f of g. Now f of g is the same as f of g of x. So if we put g of x in here, we've got 2 minus 3x. Now the thing is, let's put 2 minus 3x into 2 minus 3x squared plus 2 minus 3x. So we've got 4 minus double the product, 12x plus 9x squared, 3x times 3x, plus 2 minus 3x. And that's 9x squared minus 15x plus 6. Now let's have a look at the domain of g of x, because our domain of g of x is all real numbers. And therefore what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the range of our g of x, which is also, because it's analytical, also all real numbers. So therefore the range of g of x becomes the domain of f of x. So therefore the domain of f of x is the range of g of x, which is all real numbers. Now when you substitute all real numbers into f of x, what is our range of f of x once we've substituted that? Well, it is a parabola. You see, it's a parabola because it's x squared plus x, and we've got our domain here, which means our range must be starting looking for what is the minimum point, and the minimum point happens at f of negative b over 2a. So the minimum is going to happen at f of 15 over 18. So if you substitute 15, where is this? If you substitute 9, 15 over 18 squared minus 15, 15 over 18 plus 6. This will be the minimum point. The minimum point happens at the point 15 over 18, comma, and at this value here once we put that into our calculator. So let's calculate that, and I'll just use the calculator. Alright, sorry, I couldn't find the calculator, so let's just do it on my iPhone. So let's find the calculator. And 15 times 15 divided by 18 divided by 18 times 9. So that's 6 1/4. 15 times 15 divided by 18 minus 12 1/2 plus 6. So 12 1/4 take away 12 1/2 is equal to negative 1/4. So we'll just say negative 1/4. Now negative 1/4, which means the range of f is the set of, and if we write it like this, it's the set of all y values which are element of the real numbers, such that, because we've got to say that y has to be greater than, or it can equal to, because that is the minimum point, negative 1/4. So our range is everything from negative 1/4 and up, and our domain, and I think that should be sufficient. I won't get part g of x done in this question, so I hope this has helped. Remember, you've got to follow the range, if you've got a substitute, the range of g of x becomes the domain of f of x, thus producing the range. So I hope that's helped. Until next time, stay happy.